Stay tuned, fellas. I'll be right back. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Progressive Talk Live. Prog Talk! The show where we take a look. Oh, God, the cat's already started. The show where we take a look at the viral stories on social media through a progressive lens. I am your host, Dusty Smith. How the fuck you guys doing? We got a new show name. Hooray! Episode fucking goddamn one of Progressive Talk. So, been wanting to reboot the show for a long time, rebrand it and everything. I've been doing the show for a year now. This is my anniversary, 1 solid year of doing this fucking show. Everybody was like, Dusty, we know you're not going to do this show for very long. You're going to do like 1 or 2 episodes and quit, like you always do. Goddamn everything. And I have to say, that's pretty accurate. You know, if you paid attention to my career, that's mostly what I've done. But I've actually stuck fucking with it. For the most part, I've done 2 shows almost every week. Some weeks I've missed a show here and there, but mostly 2 shows every week. And so, like, I've been pretty fucking good, right? And, like I said before, I didn't know at first if I was going to be able to do this or not. I didn't have confidence to do live shows because my regular videos were so heavily edited. But I have tons of confidence now. I can do this now. So it's time for a show reboot and rebrand. I don't think for some reason, I don't think Codcast is a great name for a podcast. When you tell people, like, have you watched the Codcast? And the first thing they think is, what is it, about fish or some shit? I don't know. But, so I wanted a name that if you say the name, you know exactly what the fucking show's about. So I was brainstorming. We're thinking about calling it All That's Left, or Left Turn, or Left Punch, or some shit like that. And then it came to me. Progressive Talk Live. It's exactly what the fucking show is. I'm a progressive. I'm talking, and it's live. You know exactly what the show is. So, dudes, do me a huge favor right now. I really need your help. Go to, well, the description of the video. It's in there. Click on the description of the video, and please go to my new channel. I'm going to be moving this podcast off this channel, and I'm going to be reverting the Cult of Dusty channel back into short atheist videos. Like, I've enjoyed doing this show. I'm going to continue to do this show. I think I'm just getting started. I'm going to build the show up. However, like, I can't afford to just live doing this show anymore, so I'm going to have to go back to doing the atheist videos too. And I think it's probably better if I move this show to its own channel. So I need 1,000 subscribers to be able to enable super chats. And I need 4,000 hours of people viewing my videos before I could even get monetized. I guess YouTube is doing a new thing. So please go to the new channel right now. Just do it. Click on the description of the video. There's a link there. Go to there. Subscribe to my new channel, please. Progressive Talk Live. So, you need 100 subscribers, and you have to wait 30 days before I can get a custom name. So I can name it customly. But I'll have to wait 30 days for that. I've already got 100 subscribers. But I need 1,000 to get super chats. And I really can't move the thing over until I get my super chats going, because I definitely can't afford to do the show without the super chats, right? Very important part of the show. So please just take a second right now. Click on it. Go subscribe to the new channel. Help me out. And also, since I need 4,000 hours if I get monetized, like, after this video is done, I'm going to upload it to the new channel. So if you're watching this on a rerun, you're not watching it live, go to the new channel and watch it. Or if you've already seen it, go to the new channel and just mute it and play it in the background or whatever. Help me get my 4,000 hours. Help me out, guys. And I'm really excited about the rebrand, actually. I stayed up all night last night. I'm kind of tired working on the new OBS. Streamlabs has a new version of OBS out, and I'm not using it right now. But it has some features that are going to allow me to do this podcast a lot more professionally with better graphics and stuff. I wasn't able to put anything together that I felt comfortable with showing tonight, but I'm working on it. I'm learning new things. There's going to be all kinds of things in the future, all kinds of little add-ons and stuff to make the show more interactive and fun, and sound effects and emojis, icons, all that kind of stuff. So Really looking forward to it. I'm excited. I'm excited. Yay. And also, it's my birthday. It's my birthday fucking tomorrow. It'll be my birthday at midnight tonight. 45 years old. Old as fuck. Hells yeah. Leveling up all over this bitch. And I'm happy as shit. We're going to have fun tomorrow. We're going to do whippets. Whip it into shape. Move forward. Back straight. Hell yeah. We're going to do some whippets. I had no whippets in like 3 or 4 years. I'm so excited. Love me some whippets. You don't know what whippets are? Basically, whippets are like... what they give you at the dentist office, sort of. Kind of like laughing gas. And they come in these little fucking containers like that. Let me just show you. I'll just show you what the fuck I'm talking about. You can get it from Amazon. Amazon Ready Whip. Let's see if it comes up. Yeah, but that's it. Nope, none of that's it. All right, let me type Amazon into O. That'll come up if I type it into O. Into O, into O. That is what it's called, into O. What the fuck? Am I in the book section? God damn it, book section, Amazon. Don't sell fucking books. Sell drugs. Sell drugs, Amazon. Would you go to the... I already clicked it. Just go... There we go. Boom. This is what they look like. So they come in these little containers. Don't do drugs, kids. I'm just telling you that this is what I do. You should not do this, ever. So they come in these little containers, right? And, they're about this big, and then you have to have like one of these containers here, and then you screw the little container, you screw the little metal containers into this thing, and it releases the gas into this thing, and you like put 2 or 3 in here, and then you suck it to your mouth, and then your head goes walk, 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 but it'll last for like, I don't know, 2 minutes, and it goes away, so you have to do more and more and more. So it's only something you can do every once in a while, but it's fun, because drugs are fun, drugs can be fun. Don't do drugs, kids. I don't do this. I'm just joking. I definitely am not actually going to do this. I'm not. But anyway, so that's my birthday tomorrow. Really looking forward to it. Gonna have some fun. So anyway, we've got a short show tonight because I'm going to go start my birthday celebration. I'm not going to do whips tonight. I'm going to wait till tomorrow to do that. But be sure you go subscribe to Progressive Talk Live, Prog Talk. It's the brand new PTL. Remember the PTL back in the day? Stand for Praise the Lord. Well, now I got the PTL, Progressive Talk Live, way better than fucking PTL. Hell yeah. What's up, Zachariah? So anyway, let me see what you guys are saying in the chitty chat. Chitty chat. Just like crack. Yeah, just like crack. I don't know about crack. I never done crack before. I smoked meth once. So it's not like meth, though. But I never smoked crack before, so I don't know. Never done any heroin. Never done really hard drugs. Or books on drugs, yeah. Hell yeah, books on drugs are cool. Be careful, Dusty. I'm always careful. It's just like into O. It's nothing. Literally, it's nothing. Sub to Pride Talk. Appreciate it. Everybody go sub to Pride Talk. Also, like the video. Please like the video. The ratings were down last week a little bit, and I was kind of like disappointed a little bit. Like, the fastest way to make yourself miserable is to compare yourself to other people. And I try not to do that, but I do see some of these kids that have shows that I don't think are as good as this show who are doing far better. And it is kind of depressing a little bit. Like, the show hasn't taken off as much as I'd hoped. But I think the reboot will help. And so, help me out with that if you could. I would definitely appreciate that. Go to Dead Show and listen for the container filling balloons. Yeah, I don't do the balloon thing. I do the canister. It's way better in my opinion. Nobody sucked dick for whippets. I know. I'd suck some dick for whippets. It's funny you say that because every time I go to Taco Bell, I'm always telling Kelsey that I'm going to go to Taco Bell and suck some dick for the bean. That's what I do. I'm going to suck that dick for the bean. Got any more bean? No, because I'm a vegetarian and like that's about all I can fucking eat is goddamn bean burritos. Every day. Every goddamn day. Bean burritos. Day in and day out. And Impossible Whoppers and bean burritos. Sucking the dick for the bean. But thank you. Happy birthday, Dusty. Hell yeah. Gonna have a good time. I'm all excited. Everybody said happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. I live in a tree. I act like I'm 3. Happy birthday to me. The unethical Twitter without explanation, arbitrary, suspended, and blah, 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 who can no longer tweet and retweet. That sucks. I feel for him. I had my account banned permanently. By Shoe on Heads fan base. Call yourself the Silver Fox. I am the Silver Fox. Oh, where was it? London? All right. Meth is hard drug. Well, yeah, meth is hard drugs. I did do hard drugs one time. I only did meth one, but I did it on accident. They told me it was ice, and I did not know that ice was meth because I'm stupid, and I never did it again because I was awake for 4 days, and I was like, this sucks. I like to sleep, motherfucker. Like, sleep is my hobby. I like to dream. I have superpowers in my dreams. Like, I've not had a nightmare since I was 21 years old. I probably even further than that. And the reason why is I don't know why how this happened or how I got my brain to do this. But in every single dream I always have one particular superpower, and it's called blink. And all I do is blink my eyes, and I can transport myself. I can teleport myself anywhere in the world I want to. So if like zombies are coming at me, or I'm about to die, or somebody's about to kill me, I just blink, and I'm just gone. I'm out of there. So it's amazing power. If you can somehow convince your mind to give you that power in your dreams, you'll never have nightmares again. So the ice is gonna break. Yeah, not a good drug in my opinion. So let's read the super chat. Super chatty chat. I got up on the screen now too. The super chats. At least some of them are showing. The more super chats you send, the more this will show up here on the screen. Let you guys feel like you're part of the show because you are supporting the show. And Aspatch, hey Dusty, love the new look. Hey, thank you, Ann Aspatch. I'm real excited about it. I worked hard on the new logo designs and everything, and I've been brainstorming this for a long time. Like, I don't know, for some reason, all that's left just didn't appeal to me. Like, it was cool and kind of clever, but it just, I don't know, it didn't hit me. But Progressive Talk Live, for some reason, just really appeals to me. So I think that's going to be a good rebrand. Sorry I missed the super chat on Friday. Got a new phone, and it messed all my stuff up. Sending one more to make up. Hey, thank you. I really appreciate that, Aspect. You're amazing. And just made another one, $10. Also wanted to say that I'm on a trip with my sweetie and his dad, and I'm coming at you from Florida tonight. Hey, awesome. I love me some Florida. Pretty cool down there. You're right. The South is a bit of a conservative hell, huh? Trump stuff everywhere. Yep, that's true. Definitely Trump country. But, you know, the good thing is that people are friendly, you know, so for the most part. So that's good. Thank you, Naspatch. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming back. Breaking Bad 094.9. Good luck. You have a supporter in me. Hey, thank you, Breaking Bad. Really appreciate that. You're cool. Joe Emerald with $1.99. Thank you, Joe. Chris Clark, $5. You should create an Amazon wish list so that people can buy you stuff for the animals, food, scratching posts, litter, etc. I thought about doing that. Like, I hate e-begging, though. God, I hate that shit. I mean, you kind of have to do it because, like, especially since they demonetized my channel 5 years ago. I don't really make any money off this show except for you guys supporting the show through Super Chats and through Patreon. So you kind of got to e-beg some, but I hate it. God, I wish I could just, like, I wish I was independently wealthy. Like, not really, because if I was independently wealthy, I'd just give all my money away. That's always what I do when I have money. I always just give it away. But you know, I sort of wish I was independently wealthy so I could not have to e-beg. Yeah, I don't know if people would be interested in buying stuff from Amazon wishlist for my animals or not. Like, if you just donate to the show, I just buy it anyway, so it's easier and whatnot. And holy shit, Basty Dragon gave me $50. Wow, I think that's one of the biggest donations I've ever had on this show. That is so kind of you, Basty Dragon. Happy level up day, Dusty. Treat yourself and the fur babies. I will. Very kind. Love you. You're my new favorite person today, Basty Dragon. Really appreciate that. And Jenny Rude, what's up, Jenny Rude? How you doing? Happy birthday to me. Appreciate that, Jenny Rude. You rockin'. Rich Lotto, what's up, Rich? Welcome back, 1088. That's also generous. I sympathize with trans people and believe they deserve safe spaces. There's a butt coming. I know there's a butt coming. I'm gonna pretend like there's no butt. Let me look. Oh yeah, but I am against male bodies competing against female bodies in official sports. Can I still be a trans ally or am I disqualified? Well, I'm not trans, so that would be up to the trans people. But I would say if you think that trans women who are, at least especially trans women who are on HRT don't have female bodies, then I think that's probably trans because they are female, right? It's the way it works. I've done videos on this before. The thing is like when you have a bigger frame, and not all trans women have bigger frames, but some trans women do have, you know, larger frames. When you take HRT, it lowers your like red blood count to like less than it does to men, like regular men. I want to say regular men because that's not right. Cis man, regular man that's a trans folk say. Cis man, and it lowers your red blood count below that. So you have this large frame with a lower red blood count. So you actually have less fuel to move around that bigger frame, and it actually impedes you. This is something Fallon Fox, who was a former, not UFC, she's a former mixed martial arts fighter, talked about. And it's true. And, you know, whatever. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I'm not going to go into that too much. As always, look, got one more. $1.99 from Shane Bobko. What's up, Shane Bobko? The island is suffering. Let it die. Yeah, it is suffering. I don't know if I want it to die or not. Like, I am not in favor of the economy collapsing. I mean, even if it gets Trump out of office, like, I don't want the country to suffer just because, like, I don't like Trump. But it definitely is. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. So, be sure to go to the new channel in the description of the video. Be sure. Let's see if anybody's done it. I had 144 when I said this. What do I got now? 234. All right. Almost 100 of you did it. So that rocks. 90 of you are amazing. The rest of you can suck an asshole. I'm just kidding. Love you. So anyway, Progressive Talk Live. We're on Patreon. We're still on the patreon.com/Codcast. So if you're still signed up under the Codcast, you can go ahead and be a patron of the Codcast. It's the same thing. So I'll go in the same place. It don't matter. Don't go anywhere. Don't move. I may eventually make a new one for Progressive Talk Live, but it's fine for now. It doesn't really matter what the name of it is. So please consider supporting the show. $1 or $2 a month, whatever you can afford. Most of the money goes to the Human Society Animal Sanctuary, where we rescue these cute little motherfuckers right here. This is Misty. She already purring. Misty. She's the mama cat. She's not really the mama cat, but she thinks she's everybody's mama. She got a little derp tongue, and she loves her daddy. She loves laying on my chest every day, don't you, Misty? She is a sweet girl, so anything you do to help, you'd like to see me do 2 shows a week, please consider supporting the show. Really appreciate it. Progressive Talk Live Podcast on Patreon. There's a link in the description, so be sure to do that. There's also lots of ways you can support the show in the description of the video. Direct tips and super chats. Always the best way to directly support the show through the super chats. Super motherfucking chats. It is my birthday, so super chat me up. Let me know you love me. And Rad, $5. Finally caught you live. Hey, welcome, Rad. Glad to see you here. Happy birthday, Dusty. Hey, appreciate that. Sub to the new channel. Keep doing what you're doing. I always listen at work. You rock. I sure appreciate that. You guys are amazing. Cody Anderson over here says, happy birthday, Dusty. Happy birthday. Thank you. The kids with the more popular shows are playing to the lowest common denominator. Don't compare yourself to... I know. You're right. Like I said, comparing yourself to people is the quickest way. God damn it. I moved this thing and it's not showing up anymore. There we go. Comparing yourself to other people is the quickest way to become depressed. So I try not to do that too much, but it is hard sometimes. But anyway, it's fine. I'm really excited. I'm really happy. It's all good. So anyway, let's go ahead and start on the show now that I've run my goddamn mouth for 15 fucking minutes. So anyway, this Cenk, not Cenk. I don't know why I keep calling him Cenk, man. I just want to call him Cenk for some reason. Jank or however the fuck he pronounces that. Cenk Uygur or whatever. So anyway, this happened actually in 2016, but it has gone semi-viral again recently. And since this is Progressive Talk Live, and we cover whatever is viral on social media that has to deal with progressive issues, we're going to talk about this. So anyway, in 2016, Jank acted like a goddamn asshole, and he got kicked off an airplane, and now people are bringing this up again. Now, he is a total asshole in this clip. Some people have brought this up that, hey, they're only bringing this back up again because he supports Bernie Sanders, and they want to push this Bernie bro narrative and make him look bad. And so you're feeding into that, Dusty. And like, yes, I am, but at least I'm telling you guys what's happening, right? And at the same time, yeah, he's a dick. Like, this is 4 years ago, and maybe he's made some big personality changes since then, but this is not a good look. So let's watch Jank act like a fool because his plane is late.
We've been here 3 hours, and American Airlines sucks. They decided for whatever reason to screw everybody on this flight. It just frustrates me when some industries just get to screw you over and go, nah, you gotta fly at some point, right? And it's Gustavo. That's the new viewer. And I'm hungry and I'm tired, and so, like you know me, I get more agitated when I'm hungry and tired. So look, if you guys think this is bad, wait till if that plane doesn't actually come to hangar in 20 minutes. Is the flight coming? Supervisor, is the flight coming? Supervisor, you at least gotta be honest. Is there a flight? Is there a plane? You gotta be honest. Is there a plane? Is there a plane? Where's the plane? Where's the plane? Is there a plane? Where is it? Where's the plane? You know, listen, if we just sit here and take it, they'd have us here until 6 in the morning, and then they'd fuck us even harder, okay? So, I need to, you're a supervisor, aren't you? Where's the plane?
Sorry, I'm not answering questions. No, I know because I've been here for 4 hours. Don't give me this. Where's the plane?
Here, I got a question for you. When did you make the decision that we weren't going to have a plane? When did you make that decision? Who made the decision? Who made the decision that we weren't? It's funny to you, right? It's not funny to us. Who made the decision? Who made the decision? Who made it?
Well, who is it? That's what I'm asking.
Whose fault is it? Whose fault is it? Is there a crew? Is there a crew? Is there a crew? Is there a crew? Is there a plane or a crew?
Is it echoing? Somebody said it was echoing. Oh, shit. Let me turn that off. Let's see if this is better.
Already on its way from the hangar.
No, but they told us that 4 hours ago. Is it actually coming?
Lie after lie.
Is it actually coming? Because I literally heard it was coming from the hangar 3 hours ago. I literally heard that.
All right, sorry for that echo, but you guys get the point. It's just Jink yelling at people because Jink's being a total asshole. And so here's the end of it. Here's what happened here.
If the plane does not come from the hangar in 15, 20 minutes, I'll definitely turn it back on. And God knows what'll happen then. Jesus Christ. Is there a plane? Yes, the plane has arrived. They finally found the magical plane. Guess what just happened? They kicked me off the plane. Isn't that unbelievable?
No, that is incredibly believable.
If the
You
plane
act like a fucking dickhead. There's an old saying that if someone is nice to you but not nice to the waiter, that is not a nice person. And yeah, that's not good behavior, Jank. So that's like a really privileged behavior, just screaming at employees that literally have nothing to do with that. You know, this is not a conspiracy against you. So yeah, that happened 4 years ago, but that does kind of lower my opinion of Jank a little bit to see him treat the common worker like that. Not amazing. But like I said, at the same time, they are just posting that to further the Bernie Bros narrative, I guess, and shit on people that support Bernie, which is not cool. You can't blame everybody just because Jank decided to be an asshole to some airport workers. So anyway, be better, Jank. Don't do that anymore. Hopefully, and he uploaded that himself. That's the crazy thing. Like, he didn't know that was going to make you look like a piece of shit. Dude, not a good look. So anyway, disappointed a little bit. What you gonna do? Normally, I agree with Jank on shit. And Bill Maher decided to shit on Bernie Sanders in his recent little monologue. I'm going to play a little bit of this. They're probably going to copyright my goddamn video because that's how the world works. Fucking capitalism. But anyway, let's listen to this stupid bullshit very briefly.
And finally, new rule, Democratic candidates have to stop telling me who they will not take money from. Money from bad people? I don't care if they're bad. I just want to know if their money is good.
Yeah, that's because you're a piece of shit, dude. We want to get money out of politics. We don't want to be enholden, is that a word? To big money interest, to billionaires. We don't want that shit, right? Isn't that easy to understand? When they give you large sums of money, they are buying something. They expect to get something in return, and we don't want that. And so, yes, sometimes you have to have some integrity and stand up and say, no, I'm not going to take your money. I'm not answering to you. Fuck off. And that's what Bernie Sanders has done. And, like, yeah, you don't have any integrity, but that doesn't mean we all should not have any integrity just because you're a rich asshole who is so fucking privileged you can't even see goddamn straight. Beholden, that's what I meant. What did I say? Whatever I said was wrong. Beholden is the word I'm looking for.
Democrats always living in the world that ought to be, rather than the one that is. My campaign is funded by the people. Well, great, but I got some bad news for you. The people are broke.
Yeah, I wonder why the fuck that is. I wonder why the fuck could it be? Because rich assholes have bought up our politicians, and they have rigged the game against the normal people. And that's why you don't want to take their fucking money, because you don't want to be beholden to those goddamn motherfuckers. Is that possible, you rich fucking shit for brains?
Bernie Sanders does the best among Democrats, raising $46 million in February, but in the same period, the Republicans raised $86 million, some of it from Americans.
Yeah, so let's be like the Republicans. Let's be like the bad guys. Hey, if we can't beat them, join them. Let's just be evil like they are. No, you piece of shit. No. Stop clapping.
Because Trump will take money from anyone. Super PACs, corporate lobbyists, drug dealers, Russian mobsters, foreign dictators.
Yep.
He will and
That's
has
bad.
stolen money from his own charities.
Yeah, so let's be just like him, folks. Let's do exactly what these evil assholes. Let's be the bad guys. Yeah. Why try to have any kind of moral authority whatsoever? Why try to take the high road? Let's just be fucking evil pieces of shit.
Meanwhile, Democrats are competing to see not who can attract the most donors, but to see who can refuse the most. Because they're pure losers.
You're a fucking loser, dude. That's all I'm gonna play of that clip. That is so maddening, though. Yes, they're trying to be better. Yes, they're trying not to be beholden to special interests. That is not a bad thing. Fuck Bill Maher. This is like a representative of liberalism on television. These goddamn corporate Democrats. Fuck these people. Just so frustrating. And I'll read the chat a little bit since we don't have a whole lot to cover tonight. See what you guys got to say in the chatty chat. Come on, dude. All right, where am I going? Hillary outraged Trump, yet Trump still won. Yep, that's true. I mean, look at fucking Bloomberg. Bloomberg spent $500 million, spent way more than anybody. Only won American Samoa is the only delegate he won. So, yeah. Taking all that fucking money doesn't always equal winning. Sometimes it's good to stick to your standards. Have a little bit of integrity. Fucking two wrongs make a right politics. Yep. Classic Bill Maher. Vote tomorrow for Bernie. Yep. Definitely get out there and vote for Bernie tomorrow. Like, we're in desperate need. Like, I don't think Bernie is going to win the nomination. I don't. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't. But that doesn't mean I'm trying to dishearten you. That means I'm trying to fire you up. If ever there was a time to start stumping for Bernie, it is right now. Emergency. Emergency. Immediately do it. That guy's a douche. Yeah, rich douche. Definitely. Fucking asshat. Agreed. Then why does Bernie Campaign have so much cash? The people, yeah, the people are funding him. Like small donations here and there, but they add up. And here's Pretty Boy. I know. Let me show you, Pretty Boy. Let me show you to the people. Let me show you how pretty you are. Let me show everybody how pretty you are. Look at him. Look at the camera, buddy. Yeah. This is a former tater tot, but I call him Pretty Boy because he's so pretty he gonna scratch my eyes out. But look how pretty this cat is. That's a good fucking kitty right there. That's a good fucking kitty right there, and he's so soft. Yes, he is. All right. Thank you, buddy, for being my star for a second. Appreciate that. I love my kitties. And that's where most of your money goes, folks, when you donate to the show. So we do good here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Get him, Dustos. I will. Apparently, Dust Buddies is the new thing that people are calling themselves in the chat now. And I like that. Dust Buddies sounds good. It's like Dust Bunnies, but not, but better. So... wow, Dusty, your show has gotten better. It's going to get even better, man. Like I said, I stayed up all night last night. I'm learning these new programs. They're going to have, like, better production quality. I'm going to have, like, more graphics and sound effects and do some really cool new things in the future. So, real excited for it. Oh, going to be amazing. Going to be amazing. Bernie was on Fox. Yes, Bernie was on Fox. We're going to play some clips for Bernie on Fox a little bit later in the show. So, stay tuned for that. He killed it, as he always goddamn does. Gotta love me some Bernie Sanders. Let me check the Super Chat. Super Chats! Absinthian, $5. Thank you, Absinthian. Word up to you. Ginormous, $2. What's up, Ginormous? You share a birthday with Kim Taeyeon of SNSD. I don't know what that is, but cool. I think it's, is it Hitler's birthday? No. Chuck Norris. It might be Hitler's birthday. No, I don't think it's Hitler's birthday. I think it's Chuck Norris's birthday. Anyway, cool. Thank you for that. More Super Chats if you can. If you're able. All good. Move on. You're better than the Dusters. Yep. Dust Buddies, say what? All right. Move on. Oh, shit. I can't move that over there because, yep, that'll work. All right. Next up, we're going to talk about Hanoi Jane Fonda. You guys know who Jane Fonda is? Famous actress from the movie Barbarella. And so first off, we're going to talk about the Vietnam War a little bit. You guys remember the Vietnam War? Basically, Vietnam was like, hey, we're going to become communists. The United States was like, no, you're not. If you become communists, we're going to murder you all because that's our fucking business. And Vietnam was like, fuck off, America. We can become communist if we want to. It's our government. And America said, no, you can't. We're imperialists. We do what the fuck we want to all over the world. And so basically, America decided we did not want Vietnam to become communist. So we faked an attack. Now, I'm not really big into conspiracy theories, folks, but this is a conspiracy theory that's actually true, called the Gulf of Tonkin Incident. The Gulf of Tonkin Incident, also known as the USS Maddox Incident, was an international confrontation that led the United States engaging more directly in the Vietnam War. It involved one real and one falsely claimed confrontation between ships of North Vietnam and the United States in the waters of Gulf of Tonkin. The original American report blamed North Vietnam for both incidents, but the Pentagon Papers, the memoirs of Robert McNamara, and NSA publications from 2005 proved material misrepresentation by the U.S. government to justify a war against Vietnam. On August 2, 1964, the destroyer USS Maddox, while performing a signals intelligence patrol as a part of DeSoto operations, was monitored by 3 North Vietnamese Navy torpedo boats off the 135th Torpedo Squadron. Maddox initiated the incident by firing 3 warning shots, and the North Vietnamese boats replied with torpedoes and machine gun fire. Maddox expended over 283-inch, blah, 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 blah. 1 U.S. aircraft was damaged, 3 torpedoes were damaged, and a 4th North Vietnamese sailor were killed, with 6 more wounded. There were no U.S. casualties. Maddox was unscathed except for a single bullet hole from a Vietnamese Maddox gun. It was originally claimed by the National Security Agency that the second Gulf of Tonkin incident occurred on August 4, 1964. As another sea battle, but instead evidence was found of Tonkin Ghost, false radar images, and not actual North Vietnamese torpedo boats. In 2003 documentary, The Fog of War, the former United States Secretary of Defense Robert S. McNamara, admitted that the August 2nd USS Maddox attack happened with no Defense Department response, but the August 4th Gulf of Tonkin attack never happened. In 1994, McNamara met with former Vietnam People's Army General Vo Nguyen Yap to ask what happened on August 4th. The second Gulf of Tonkin incident, absolutely nothing, claimed that the attack had been imaginary. The outcome of these 2 incidents was the passage of U.S. Congress of the Gulf of Tonkin Resolution, which granted U.S. President Lyndon B. Johnson the authority to assist any Southeast Asian country whose government was considered to be jeopardized by the communist aggression. The resolution served as Johnson's legal justification for deploying U.S. conventional forces and the commencement of open warfare against North Vietnam. So basically, they lied our way into war. Where have we heard this before? The government's never lied their way into war before, have they? Yeah. We basically attacked another country on false pretenses because they were becoming communist. And I can't have that because we're a fucking shithead. So anyway, Jane Fonda was an actress. And Jane Fonda was like, well, fuck this. I do not agree with this war. I don't think the United States attacking another country because they're communist is a very good thing. And so she went over to Vietnam and she met with Vietnamese leaders and she protested the war and tried to fucking stop it like a hero would do. Put her name, her reputation online, and she has been demonized every single since because of her actions. And so recently, Hanoi Jane has been trending again because Jane Fonda came out as a supporter of Bernie Sanders. And so, of course, they got to immediately smear her like they've been doing for over 50 years now because she had the fucking guts to stand up and try to end the Vietnam War. Like I said, Hanoi Jane is trending, which makes for a nice reminder that our country is so evil, we villainize Jane Fonda for having the guts to oppose and help end the Vietnam War. And so when I posted this, tons of fucking people replied. And they said, yeah, the big gripe is that when POWs slipped notes to her, she blithely turned them over to their captors, directly causing further torture and death. So this is the thing they've been saying about her for 50 years. The narrative is that she went over and she met with POWs in Vietnam, and they tried to hand her notes that they were being tortured to get the U.S. government, and she turned those notes over to the Vietnamese, and they tortured and they murdered these POWs because of Jane Fonda's betrayal. God damn it, she's a traitor to the country. And they've literally been spreading this shit for 50 fucking years about her to demonize this brave ass woman who stood up for what was right, who put her name and reputation on the line to do what was right. And they said this over and over again. The person that posted this got 23 likes, and they repeatedly said this. So many people. This one was a traitor. She gave notes over to the Vietnamese. So anyway, Surprise, surprise, folks. Yeah, it didn't happen. It never fucking happened. Absolutely 100% lies. It's amazing. Even 50 years later, they're still spreading this pop propaganda about her. Right? Reactionaries are still trying to smear her with the same fucking lies. And like literally, you can research this in 5 seconds. One Google search is all it takes to realize this is not true. Did Jane Fonda betray American POWs in North Vietnam? False. No, she did not. Basically, I won't read this whole thing to you, but basically, she met with a small group of men, and every one of them has gone public and saying that this never happened. I mean, you want to, here's an example. Here's the main guy. The main guy that was the POW that the reports claimed that he's one of the main ones that tried to hand her notes and shit. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Q&A mic right here, so anybody's got a question, you got to come up so that you can be on the television.
Let me try to do it with hands in some orderly kind of way. Somebody, Phyllis, yeah. Come up to this first microphone.
This one over here.
My question is, do you have any comment about the story on the internet about Fonda turning into the North Vietnamese slips of paper given her by the POWs?
Yeah, thanks. Fred touched on that, but there's somebody here who is much, much more qualified than we are to answer that question. Is one of the star players in this hoax, Jerry Driscoll. Jerry, will you take that mic and...
The story you probably all heard is referencing me and Larry Kerrigan, and there was also a civilian involved with it. Supposedly, we had a meeting with Jane Fonda, and one of us, supposedly myself, passed her a slip of paper with some names and everything, and she turned that slip of paper over to the Vietnamese, and as a result, let's see if I can remember what the story goes, that I was severely beaten, as was Larry, and to the point where I've lost part of my eyesight or something, and I couldn't fly anymore. But those of you who know me know that that wasn't true, because I completed 24 years in the Air Force, retired, flew for American Airlines for 12 and a half years, retired, and I'm still flying the world's fastest business jet, the Citation 10, for another company. But, so obviously the story is not true. Folks, the story about Larry Kerrigan and me is totally bogus. How it first came about, I think the first time I saw it was about 5 or 6 years ago, as I recall. And it concerned Jane Fonda being nominated as one of the 100 best women of the 20th century, or something like that, okay? The latest iteration that I have seen, which has occurred about a year ago.
Anyway, I'm not going to play the whole thing for you, but basically everybody that was there said, no, they made this up. This is a lie that Rush Limbaugh spread. And 50 years later, these motherfuckers are still spreading, these reactionary assholes. And they could literally just do 5 seconds of research. And I posted this and said, hey, you know, this is not true. And people were still like, no, it's still true. You can't trust Scopes. Scopes are evil Democrats. They lie for a living. You can't trust them. The guy's literally telling you it didn't happen. So it just fucking shows you how the fucking propaganda works in this country. Heroes get demonized and turned into villains because they dare stand up to our evil government who lied us into a war where they're killing millions of people and spending fucking trillions of dollars. That's how that shit works. And yes, I know that people came back from Vietnam all fucking screwed up. And I know that some people were rude to them when they came back. And whether they should have been rude to them, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't have gone to Vietnam. I would have fucking gone to Canada or gone to jail or something. I would have not gone. Because fuck that. I'm not going to go. Vietnamese are not my enemy. I'm not going to go kill strangers because the government fucking told me to. I'm not going to do that shit. But I know firsthand how fucked up people were when they came back. My Uncle Kenny. I've told this story before. My Uncle Kenny was in Vietnam. Remember my Uncle Kenny? Who kidnapped my ex-girlfriend, stole my gun and kidnapped her, and then held her and her family for a $500,000 ransom, and then got murdered by the FBI in the parking lot of a supermarket. Remember that? FBI came to my house and thought I had something to do with it because he stole my gun to do it with and was my ex-girlfriend and threatened to put me in jail for 20 years for that shit. That's a terrible story, true fucking story. So I know firsthand how fucked up people were when they came back, but it was not a just war. And the fact that people are still lying about this shit, still using Hanoi Jane to demonize Jane Fonda after all these years because she dare come out in favor of Bernie Sanders. Just, you know, propaganda never dies for these people. They don't really give a shit what the truth is. Because like I said, you can find out in 5 seconds. They don't want to know. Because knowing interrupts their preconceived notions, and they can't fucking have that. They want to believe what they believe. They don't want anybody to correct them. So anyway, Jane Fonda was pretty cool, I thought, and doesn't deserve the demonization she took in any way whatsoever. So anyway, next we're going to move on to the coronavirus. Oh my fucking God, folks. So apparently this is how they're trying to fight the coronavirus over there in China and whatnot. They're giving long-distance hair shampoos. Yeah. Across the room. Like, just wash your hair at home, folks. You can cut your own hair. I cut my hair. It ain't that fucking hard. Look at that shit. Stand across the room and blow dry your hair. That looks like way too much work, folks. Good Lord. Okay. Not getting it. I think I would just stay at home, folks. You don't have to be pretty. The masks are covering your face anyway. Who are you trying to impress? And then, folks, this is racist, okay? But it's also slightly funny. Just slightly. Apparently, they're calling the coronavirus now the Kung Flu. Now, that's racist. I'm not saying that's not racist. But it is sort of clever wordplay. So it is sort of a little bit funny. But still racist. Don't blame Asians for the pandemic. It's not their fault. But Kung Flu is sort of funny. So, dickheads in this country, though, gonna get us all fucking killed. First, we got this Matt Gaetz, or however the fuck you pronounce his name. He's like the square-headed, giggity-giggity-goot quagmire of the goddamn Senate. And he's out there saying, yeah, alcohol can kill the coronavirus. They asked him what he thinks about kids going to spring break in Florida, and he was like, nah, man, all that shit you drink at fucking spring break, in my opinion, could kill the coronavirus. And so this asshole went on the Senate floor wearing a gas mask to mock the whole coronavirus thing. Look at him. Fucking dickhead. They got to make fucking light of everything. Are you triggered by my gas mask? Are you triggered? Well, it turns out this motherfucker had contact with somebody that has the coronavirus, and he has to quarantine himself now. Yeah. Ha ha. Joke's on you, you fucking dickhead. God damn it. Here he is. Had to quarantine himself for the next 14 days. Because at CPAC, they met and shook hands with the dude who had the coronavirus. So, yeah. Is it funny now? Shithead? The economy's collapsing. Is it funny? Is it worth making fun of now? Just idiots. These goddamn fucking idiots are running everything in this fucking country. Ridiculous. And like I said, yeah, CPAC had a guy there that was shaking hands. I think he even met with the president and shit. That had the coronavirus. And this is the kind of stupid ass shit they were saying at CPAC about it.
The reason you're saying so much attention to it today is that they think this is going to be what brings down the president. That's what this is all about. I got a note today from a reporter saying, what are you going to do today to calm the markets? And I'm like, really, what I might do today to calm the markets is tell people to turn their televisions off for 24 hours.
Yeah, censor the information. That'll do it. But if it's just a hoax, then why are you guys quarantining yourself? What's that all about? It seems like you think it might not be a hoax, because another guy who had to quarantine himself, Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz shook hands with an infected CPAC attendee, and now he has quarantined himself for 14 days. So, thoughts and prayers to Ted Cruz. That's all you deserve. Don't give him any medication if he gets sick. Don't give him the fucking antidote. Don't give him the fucking, what is it called? The immune shot. Don't fucking give it to him. Thoughts and prayers, dude. We're with you. We'll send our best thoughts to you. And, oh, God. So, of course, Trump, the dumbest motherfucker on the planet, who is somehow our president, leader of the free world, is going out there saying shit like this, which is doing nothing but freaking people out at how stupid he is.
I like this stuff. I really get it. People are surprised that I understand it. Every one of these doctors said, how do you know so much about this? Maybe I have a natural ability. Maybe I should have done that instead of running for president.
Yeah, paging Dr. Trump. He's so good at everything. Like, how do people like this guy who's such a narcissist? I mean, don't people generally hate people who do nothing but brag on themselves all the time? Isn't that a sign of insecurity? Like, seriously. And yet, he's got a cult behind him who worship him. It's really fucking weird, man. So, obviously, this is not good, doing well for the fucking stock market, right? I'll show you this one. You can say what you want to about his kind of decline of Joe Biden, but at least he's not pissing himself in public. Now, some people say this is just a shadow. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just a shadow. Don't know. Or maybe Trump's diaper leaked. Don't know. Just saying that it looks like he wears a diaper, and his diaper may have leaked. And so Trump diaper went viral this last week on that one. So people see Trump pissing himself and claiming he should have been a doctor, and them doing nothing reasonable about the coronavirus. And so, yeah, coronavirus is destroying the stock market. The stock market dropped over 2,000 points today, the largest drop in the history of the United States. The number of coronavirus cases in the U.S. has more than doubled. The Dow dropped by more than 2,000 points. Meanwhile, our commander-in-chief spent the weekend playing golf at Mar-a-Lago. Not even a pandemic and a volatile stock market can get in the way of Trump's golf habit. I know, right? This is the guy that said, I won't have time to fucking golf if you elect me. And that's all the fuck he's doing while the goddamn country burns to the ground. Here's CNN. Just in, Dow plunges 2014 points, or 7.8% in one day. The worst single day point drop ever. Not amazing. When the market closed on Monday, the Dow was 25,650. Right now, it is 24,118. It's actually 23,8 now. It's dropped even more. And all Trump tweets about Dow records, everything he's ever said last year, a great economy, it's gone. It's all gone. So, like, you folks that don't think that Biden can win, if the economy keeps going the way it's going, Biden's going to win, like, over Trump. He can definitely beat Trump if the economy tanks, which it continuously does under Republican president. Almost every single time this happens over and over again. Happened under Bush, happened under Reagan. Always fucking happens, dudes. So don't count Biden out if Biden gets the nomination, like it looks like he's going to. Doesn't mean you shouldn't vote for Bernie. Go vote for Bernie. Push, push, push. But to say Biden can't win is definitely not true, especially if the economy keeps tanking, because that's the only thing Trump can say about, you know, what he's accomplished. Oh, the economy's great. The economy's great, but it ain't looking very great right now, to be quite honest with you. And this is what he had to say when Obama was president. If the Dow drops 1,000 points in 2 days, the president should be impeached immediately. What if it drops 2,000 points in 1 day? What should happen to the president if that happens, huh? And this is actually a real tweet. There's another one, this one. If the Dow Jones ever falls more than 1,000 points in a single day, the sitting president should be loaded into a very big cannon and shot into the sun at tremendous speed. No excuses. This also went viral, but this is not a real quote. This is actually a fake tweet. But this other one is real. He actually said this. But there's a different set of standards when it comes to him, of course. There always is, right? He never takes responsibility for anything. Here he is saying today, it's actually a good thing the economy's collapsing. Good for the consumer. Gasoline prices are coming down. Yeah. The largest drop in the stock market ever is a good thing. And then he went on to say, always blaming everything but himself. Saudi Arabia and Russia are arguing over the price and flow of oil. That and the fake news is the reason for the market drop. It's never his fault. When it goes up, that's 100% him. I'm in charge of the best economy ever. All my great ideas are what's making the economy go up. When it goes down, it's always somebody else's fault. Aren't Republicans always the one who continuously say you have to take responsibility for yourself? Don't blame other people. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Personal responsibility. Yet they love this motherfucker who never takes personal responsibility for anything, ever. Just always blame everybody else. How do you guys reconcile these things in your brain? It's cognitive dissonance. It's doublethink. Holding two thoughts in your head, both of which cannot be true at the same time, but believing they're both true. It's all the fucking Republicans do constantly. It's maddening. But it doesn't matter. And let's talk about the stock market, folks. When Obama was president, I gotta get rid of my ad blocker. Pause on this site. I've turned off my ad blocker. When Obama took office, I'm not even a huge Obama fan. I actually called for his impeachment because he drone struck children and wedding parties and shit. But you want to talk about the economy. When Obama took office, the stock market was, I think it was 7,800, something like that. It says here somewhere. Yeah, it was 7,949 the day of Obama's inauguration. And when he left office, it was 19,732, 148% increase under Obama, 148%. When Trump took office, it was, I think, 19,800, and now the Dow is at, let's see, I think it's at 28. Oh shit! Turn my keyboard back on. 20. I think it's at 23,000. Yeah, 851. So it was 19.8 when he took office, 23.851. So about a 20% increase. So we had a 160% increase under Obama, 20% under Trump so far. And that's if it doesn't keep dropping. So, Trump, greatest economy ever. What a genius. He's an economic genius. Well, how the fuck do you reconcile this? The fact that under Obama, 160%, under Trump, 20%. Just, it doesn't matter. The truth does not matter to these people. Like I showed with Jane Fonda, it does not matter. They live in their own reality. And facts are not allowed in their reality. Only being part of the tribe. Only the narrative. And I guess I'll take a break here and we'll read the chats. Chatty chat chat. What you guys got to say in the chat? Are we terrified of the stock market crash? You guys going to buy the dips? I'm not saying like the economy could go back up 2,000 points tomorrow. I'm not pretending like I can predict the fucking stock market. If I could predict the stock market, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now. I used to day trade very briefly for a living until I lost all my money. And then I was like, well, you suck at this. You should probably quit because you lost all your fucking money. So I can't predict the stock market. It might go way, way up again, but 2,000 points in a single day, not the best. How much of this is religiosity motivated? It depends on what you mean. I'm not sure that the support of Trump is all that religiously motivated. I think it's more of the cult mentality, the cult of personality. Cult of personality, the cult of personality. What else you got to say? Clean your room, I know, right? Clean your room, bucko. Take personal responsibility for everything. Okay, do it, Trump. I would love to see Trump just once take personal responsibility for fucking anything. But he will never. Biden cannot beat Trump. Well, yes, he can. He absolutely can. If the economy keeps collapsing, absolutely, Biden can beat Trump. No doubt about it. That doesn't mean I don't want you to go push for Bernie. That doesn't mean I don't want Bernie to win. That doesn't mean Biden is as good as Bernie in any way. He's not. But can he beat Trump? Yes. And you guys who say that you know what the future is going to bring, you don't know. Have no idea what's going to fucking change. Still plenty of time. Biden is seen now as fuck. Yeah, well, Biden, I'm going to play some Bernie clips. And the comparison between Bernie and Biden is insane. How much better Bernie is in every way, especially cognitively. How much better of a speaker he is, of an orator he is. But, I mean, doesn't mean Biden can't win. It just doesn't. I have this fear, though, that like Biden's going to get the nomination, and then the new left, a lot of them are the same exact people who helped Trump win the first time, by shitting on Hillary and not shitting on Trump enough, are going to shit on Biden way more than they shit on Trump and help Trump win again. I have this real fear this is going to happen, and if they start doing that, if you see all these new left put out video after video after video shitting on Biden when they don't put out video after video shitting on Trump, then that kind of just shows you the kind of people we're dealing with. People that would rather help Trump get elected. And look, as much as you might dislike Biden, Biden is better than Trump in every way. I'm sorry, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Trump has to be stopped. Biden is way better for not only the economy, but for the country at large. Biden will be better on the environment. Biden will be better on global warming. Biden will not cut food stamps like Trump has done. Biden will he won't implement Medicare for all, obviously, but he will do more for healthcare than Trump has done. I mean, in every way, Biden is better. So to claim that he's not and to support Trump or not care if Trump gets elected, I think that's a very privileged position in my opinion. But Bernie will divide us more. Maybe. All right. Let me check the super chats. Super chats. Lifeblood of the show, super chats. So when the economy collapses, will they call it the huge depression? Yeah, it's huge. The depression was bigly. It was such bigly depression. It was all because of the fake news. I was perfect. My presidency was perfect. It was the fake news. But they'll believe it, folks. They'll blame everybody but Trump. As Captain Kirk once said, let them die. Captain Kirk's kind of a dick, though. I think he supports Trump, too, so not amazing. And I am Gene. Hey, I'm Gene. Got $50. Wow, that is very, very generous. I am Gene. Really appreciate that. You rock. Happy birthday to me. Amazing. And Cam Ruby, $9.99. Also generous. Thank you, Cam Ruby. Liberals and counterfeit progressive are traitors, plain and simple. And happy birthday. Keep up the good fight. I will. I'll fight my ass off. Thank you, Cam Ruby. And Absinthian, $5. Thank you, Absinthian. You rock. All right. Appreciate that. You guys are amazing. More super chats, please. Yeah, the Supreme Court. Somebody brought up the Supreme Court. That's another great point. Another way Biden will be way better. Like Trump is stacking not only the Supreme Courts, but courts all around the country with these Republican judges who will be in office for their lifetime, which is an amazing advantage for conservatives when they have judges that can just do whatever the fuck they want them to do, right? So, hate Biden all you want to, but that's very important. He is way better than Trump on that issue, for sure. Okay. Let's see what you got here in the chat. Did I miss the Jink talk? Yeah, we talked about Jink the talk. We didn't talk about Jink very often. Like I said, that clip was from 2016. It went re-viral again, so we revisited it. And he was acting like a dick to the airplane workers, which is sad to see. Jink need to be better. Be best. Yep, I'm yelling again. All right. On with the show. So, Hillary had this to say, and, like at some point, Joe Biden's got to say, stop trying to help me, Hillary.
Well, I guess that's true. There isn't anybody left. But I think what Joe's victories on Super Tuesday showed is that he is building the kind of coalition that I had, basically. It's a...
Oh, my God. What? You lost. You fucking lost. That's not what you want to say. He should be building a coalition better than you. Everything better than you, Hillary. Everything. That is not a ringing endorsement, Hillary. I want to shut the fuck up a little bit there, Hillary. And, here's a little King, little Bernie Sanders supporting King. Like to see the kids out there. Of course, he won't vote until he gets like 40 because the kids these days, they don't vote. Super Tuesday, there was like 13% voter turnout for those under 30. So that's sad. But anyway, at least they're getting politically involved, which is nice to see.
We should have free health care and free education for everybody, no matter if they're black, white, brown, Middle Eastern, Mexican, Latino. Doesn't matter.
Why do you think that everybody should have health care?
Because it's a human right violation to not have health care. And as Bernie Sanders said, that United States is the only major country left in the world that doesn't have free health care for its people no matter what. Like, I personally have health care, but I think people who doesn't have health care should have it because it's a human right, and like they should not worry about being sick and getting bankrupt or anything like that, or not able to go afford food for their family, afford anything for their family, and not send their kids to college or any type of education, which Bernie will cover the healthcare plus the education, which is, I think, a pretty good thing.
Hell
You're
yeah.
very well spoken. That's amazing. I think a lot of people here completely agree with you, and that's why they support Bernie Sanders. What about your friends? Do they feel kind of the same way, that everyone should have health care, everyone should have education?
I go to 7th grade, and there's this group of people, kids who actually know about like politics, and to be honest, it's like 50-50. Actually, there's some kids in our school that is really right-handed and like right-sided, that are not like even wanting to listen to me, even if I listen to their beliefs. And they're just saying that if you don't work, why would you get thing? But the thing they don't know is they don't get the same opportunity as everybody, which everybody should have, and with free education, everybody would have.
I hope this kid watches my show. Little King, go out there and preach, buddy. Love to see that shit. You are the future. And Bernie Sanders was on Fox News earlier, had a little town hall meeting, and look, you know you have good issues when you're on Fox News and they're booing the Fox News host over what you're saying. Listen.
So let's say you pay $1,200, $2,000 more in taxes for comprehensive health care, but you're not paying $12,000 in premiums, co-payments, and out-of-pocket expenses. Who has the better deal?
Well, that may be true for the $12,000 a year person. For the $30,000 or $40,000 a year per person who likes the health plan they have from their employer, there's 180.
Hold on.
So let's say you pay $1,200, $2,000.
Boo that woman. Hell yeah, love to see it. Even Fox News turning against you. And we got another clip from Fox News from Bernie Sanders talking. And man, just when you're watching this, keep in mind how different the way he speaks is compared to Biden. How much more intelligent and eloquent he is, and how his mental faculties are so superior to Biden every single way. And then realize how much of a shame it is that they're going to screw this guy the presidency again.
I reject the idea. I really do. That's one of the things that bothers me. You know, I hear it every day. I hear it on the media. I hear it from my opponents. Bernie is an extremist. Bernie is too radical. Okay, let's deal with it. Is raising a starvation minimum wage of $7.25 an hour, which has not been raised in 10 years, to $15 an hour, a living wage, a radical idea? Is making public colleges and universities tuition free so that all of our people have the opportunity to get a higher education in a competitive global economy. Is that a radical idea? No! Is doing what every other major country on earth does, guaranteeing health care to all as a right. I live 50 miles away from the Canadian border. This is not a communist society up there in Montreal. They guarantee health care to all. They spend 50% of what we spend. Is passing a Medicare for all single-payer system a radical idea? No! And last point, Donald Trump, I know he's on the network a whole lot. Donald, you're probably watching. How are you? All right, I know. Wanted to say hello to the president.
He's actually giving a news conference.
Oh, is he? I'm sure he's watching Fox on the side there. You know, he's kind of addicted to your station. Trump thinks that climate change is a hoax. And that's because he doesn't understand or respect science. I believe that climate change is an existential threat to this planet. I will listen to the scientists who tell us that we have got to move aggressively to transform our energy system away from fossil fuel to energy efficiency and sustainable energy. And through a Green New Deal, by the way, we can create up to 20 million good-paying jobs. So my point is, I appreciate Allison raising the question. I just don't think any of those ideas are radical.
All right,
They're not, man. He just speaks so well. He's been doing this for 50 years. He's so consistent. Man, like I said on the last show, the fact that he's not already president, the fact that we elected Trump, one of the worst humans on the fucking planet, over this guy, just shows you America's not a great country. We've never been a great country. Yes, we've done great things, but we're not a fucking great country, and they're going to screw him out of this again. And yes, I will hold my nose, and I will support Biden because I know he is better than Trump, and less people will be hurt, especially my people, the really poor people that I live around all the time. Less of them will be hurt, and so I'll have to do it. But at the same time, it's not even close. Bernie, man, he just he's the king, right? Oh, man. And Vadim Newquist, my buddy Vadim, sent me this. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, folks. I have questions about this, but at the same time, it's interesting. So Bernie bros are so awful on Twitter, perhaps when you cherry pick your evidence and use very little of it, the data on 600K tweets shows little difference in the sentiment among tweets of supporters of different candidates. So I guess this guy made some kind of algorithm that examined 600,000 tweets on Twitter from the different candidates, supporters, and he found that Bernie Sanders only had like 1% more negative than the rest of them, and it was on par with Trump. Now, like I said, I have questions about this. Obviously, he didn't go through all 600,000 himself, and the ability for this algorithm to accurately predict negative tweets from non-negative tweets, I question. But at the same time, like, I want to be fair. Last week I said that I did think there was a toxic element of Bernie Sanders supporters that were not making him look good. I still think that. I think the same goes for all the candidates, but let their toxic people make their candidate look bad. We don't have to let our toxic people make our candidate look bad. We don't have to play that game, in my opinion. But anyway, if this is true, the whole Bernie Bros negatives is bullshit. So maybe somebody smarter than me could delve in to the data that he has here and figure it out. Because he explained, somebody asked him, how do you interpret negative tweets from non-negative tweets? And he explained it, and it didn't make any sense to me. So check that out if you're interested in that. And Buck Angel, you guys know who Buck Angel is. Buck Angel is like one of the OG trans men. And I had it to him. Buck Angel did lead the way for a lot of the trans movement. But now he's kind of older and grumpy and not supportive of non-binary people in any way, and just kind of makes an ass of himself. And now the trans community don't like him so much. Most of them are not huge fans, but apparently Buck Angel just retweeted in support of Bo Weingard. Bo was recently fired he's quite upset about it. So who is Bo? Why was Bo fired? Oh, I see. He's a fucking Nazi. So here's Buck Angel. Disagreement is what powers intellectual progress. Without it, neither the political process nor the scientific method can function. But unless we can agree on the foundational values of academic freedom, all scholars will become vulnerable to ideology. Way to go to bat for him, Buck. Bo Weingart is American hereditarian, psychologist, nationalist, and pseudoscientist associated with the online race realist community. He writes discredited racial pseudoscience articles for the right-wing online magazine Quillette and surrounds himself with white nationalists, but complains if he is labeled one. He was assistant professor of the psychology at Marietta College, but was fired on March 2020. Weingard believes that race is a biological reality. White people have superior IQs, predominantly because of genes, and that skull shapes and measurements can determine human races by continental ancestry. He promoted these dubious to pseudoscientific ideas in Quillette Review with Noel Carl in June 2019. So yeah, it's just a disagreement. You're hurting science by firing Nazis. What the fuck, Buck Angel? Good goddamn holy fucking shit, dude. So Buck Angel was thrown back into the spotlight by Contrapoints, in her video, Opulence, where she had him read a 10-second, I think it was John Waters quote. And she took a lot of shit for that. She got canceled over it by people who felt like she was not being considerate to the trans community who don't like Buck Angel. And she already had like a recent spat with non-binary people. And so they felt like her platforming Buck Angel was just more spitting in their face because he is so dismissive of non-binary people. And he's sort of a conservative Republican dipshit a bit. So then apparently Natalie went to Disneyland and she held up a flag, not a flag, a fan that said, "You're canceled," which a lot of non-binary people, a lot of trans people took issue with. They felt like she was throwing it in their faces, that they came to her and they told her that they were hurt and disturbed by her platforming a Buck Angel. And she's basically just dismissing their valid criticism and playing it off like with this cancellation narrative. Now, I'm not getting butthurt by any of this. Like, it doesn't really affect me, so it's easy for me not to be butthurt. I'm just explaining to you guys the controversy. Like, Hard Films Soft Boy said, could have shared literally any vacation pic that didn't have a jab at marginalized folks in it, though. I see stuff like this, and it's like, of course it's going to upset people. And Sam says, I mean, that's the point. She sees us as haters she can performatively slay for her fans or adoration, rather than people who could possibly have any kind of legitimate criticism of the queen. And so, that's the controversy surrounding Contrapoints today. How do you guys feel about that? What is your opinion? And, Elizabeth Warren was on Saturday Night Live this week. Now, I didn't see it, but people were slightly upset with her, and I understand why. She was doing a skit. I guess I'll show you part of this little skit she was doing with a little skit, whatnot. So this person said, shut the fuck up. You mean to tell me I have been groveling this woman to endorse Bernie Sanders to ensure my family isn't deported under Trump, and she has been practicing an SNL skit instead of campaigning in Michigan? And so I understand why you guys are mad. Kyle Kalinske from Sakiloto. What's up, Kyle Kalinske? Said, ha 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 ha, Biden's healthcare plan leaves 10 million people uninsured. Bernie leaves 0. Ha ha ha, very funny, because I guess she said in the clip that when she was asked who she was going to endorse, she said, well, maybe I'll endorse both of them. So people are nonplussed about her appearance on Saturday Night Live. At least Bernie Sanders supporters are. I did see a lot of Warren supporters who thought it was great, who thought it was amazing, so... Didn't see it. Saturday Night Live has really gone downhill, and that's something I really care about too much anymore, to be honest with you. All right, let me take a break. Read the chats. What you guys got to say in the chats? Have you watched Hunters yet? Great show. No, I saw it on there. Have not watched it yet. I need to check that out. I've been watching that show 60 Days In. You guys see that? We downloaded all 6 seasons of 60 Days In, and we marathon watched that. That's where they take regular people and they put them in prison. Not prison. I think it's just jail. I guess there's a difference between prison and jail. And they make them stay in jail for 60 days. And just they're supposed to spy on all the other prisoners and inform on them. And they don't say this, though. The real reason they're doing this is because they each get paid like $3,000 every episode. So they have like, you know, some seasons are like 14 episodes, so they can make up to like $50,000, which is really the reason they're doing that. But they never say they were getting paid. They always say, "No, I'm just doing this because I want to help prison reform and whatnot." But anyway, kind of an interesting show. Teaches me a lot about prison in case I ever have to go there. Hopefully I can avoid that. Dusty rocking it. Appreciate that. Doing the best I can. Bloomberg might take over World Bank. Well, that sounds shitty. Still think he needs to buy Fox News. Be a good expenditure of his money. Okay, let me check the super chats. Super chats. I guess I moved the super chats over here like an idiot again. Keep fucking moving it over there. It doesn't show up on top of the screen if I move it over there. Stupid Dusty. Proto $2. Cringe, Natalie. Fame really can ruin a person. I'm not going to shit on Natalie too bad. I'm trying not to. I'm just trying to bring you guys the controversy. So you guys can decide for yourself how you feel about it. Appreciate that. YT Wonder, 10 pounds. Ooh, all right, let me read the first part. YT Wonder, 10 pounds. Part 1 of 2. Very disappointed in last week's young voter turnout. Sick of loudmouth hipsters who are all talk, no actions. Yeah, I know. That's like I was saying last week. A lot of these YouTube commentators who I guess, I don't know if you want to consider them part of the dirtbag left or not. It doesn't matter. They're the edgy left who keep saying, oh, we have to be edgy because we want to build a big tent. We want to build a coalition. So we want to bring all these little edgy hipsters in by acting edgy. So Bernie can get elected, but it doesn't seem like these edgy assholes that you keep bringing in are voting very much. So doesn't seem to be helping. Not sure that's a very good strategy. It seems like when you bring these edgy shitheads in, it just pushes people away. What's up, Half Stash? You want to come be my star, Half Stash, for a second? You want to come be Daddy Star for a second? Come here and be Daddy Star for a second. Come here. Come here and show everybody how pretty Half Stash is. Yeah. He's my buddy Half Stash. He used to be Comet. I renamed him Half Stash because he got a little half stash on his face. Yeah, I know. Okay, there you go. Cool. Thank you for being my star for just a second. Love you. Oh, he's got some Baby Yoda. Who wants to see a Baby Yoda? Yeah. This is my little monster. My little monster Baby Yoda. She's such a monster. I know. I know. You a monster Baby Yoda. Okay. And then Misty wants to say hi again. Misty, you want to say hi again? Yeah, Misty. Cats everywhere. Cats all over the place. Misty's slightly more chill with her little derp tongue. She's like, I'll be your star for a second, Daddy. Yeah. So anyway, that's what we do here at the Human Society Mississippi Animal Sanctuary. We kill it. And I don't mean kill it as in we kill the animals. I mean, we kill it by helping them. We kill it in a good way. So, part 2. Okay. All right, baby. You got to get on my lap for a second. Thank you. YT Wonder Part 2. They are making fun of boomers, but seem to be okay with them determining their jury future. Vote. Happy birthday, Dusty. Stay chill and healthy for at least another 45 years. Love you. I love you back. I appreciate that. And yes, I know exactly how you feel. It is disappointing. They want to make fun of boomers, but boomers vote and you don't. So they're much superior to you in that way. Get out there. Okay, boomer. Beast Nation, $5. Give it a year. Contra will be the next to cut the Why I Left the Left promo and roll into Dave Rubin's dough. I hope I'm wrong. I hope you're wrong too. I don't think that'll happen. I think Contrapoints will probably keep jabbing at people who criticize her and playing what I consider playing the victim a little bit. But I don't see her making a hard right turn. But like, who knows? Stranger things have happened. Thank you for that. Joe Amaro, $1.99. Have you watched Hunters yet? Amazon Legendary. I haven't watched it yet, but I have heard about it. Thought about downloading it, so maybe I'll check that out. Appreciate that. Mr. Noodle 666. Awesome amount. Super chip. Happy to hear you're going to make fun of religious bullshit again. Apparently, I can't swear in Super Chat. Ah, stupid. Censoring YouTube. And yep, another month or two, however long it takes me to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours on the new channel, I'm going to go back to making short religious videos on here. So, you guys, if you just joined me, be sure to go to the new channel. There is a link in the description of this video. Please click it. Please go to the new channel. Please subscribe. I need you to subscribe to the new channel because I have to have 1,000 subscribers to get super chats to work on there. So, new show is called Progressive Talk Live with Dusty Smith. I'm real excited about the rebrand. So, you guys, please help me out. Do it right now. And while you're at it, you might as well ring the bell while you're there. There's a little bell when you subscribe to me, and make sure that you get notified with everything I do. And also, like this video right now. Like it. Click the like button or the dislike button. If you hate me, dislike, whatever. Just do something. Either way, it's good. Just don't do nothing. That's the point. All right. Yesterday was International Women's Day. And so in honor of International Women's Day, I want to show this video of this fucking queen, dude. This is my femme hero here. This is how you handle Jesse Lee Peterson. Not be all fucking nice buddy-buddy with him. Try to make him sound like he's just a joke because he's not. He's a racist, misogynist shithead, and this is how you handle him.
What made you a slut?
Because I own my body. My body is not a political playground. It's not a place for legislation. It's mine, and it's my future. And
how old are you?
Grown. Grown.
Grown. And so you sleep around with a lot of men?
No, actually, I'm a virgin.
You're a virgin?
Yeah.
So you're not a slut?
Yes, you can be a slut. Because a slut is not what you made it, Jesse. A slut is what I made it. A boss, getting money, taking the mic, turning life around, taking over Hollywood.
So you are still a virgin, but yet you call yourself a slut.
It wouldn't matter. I'm saying it doesn't matter if I'm a virgin. It doesn't matter what a woman's sexual history is. A slut is just a word that you and your fellow penises made. A slut. Your mama's a slut. Your grandma's a slut. Everybody.
Is your mother a slut?
No, but yours is.
Your mother's not a slut?
No.
You said every woman's a slut.
Everybody.
Well, why your mother is not a slut?
You are a slut. Not my mother in particular is not a slut, but a slut is a word for anybody who's owning their sexuality, turning up, and not letting Jesse twist their answers around.
So let me ask, I noticed are you dressed slutty today?
No. I'm dressed like a woman.
What made you decide to come out looking like this? You look like a slut. What made you do it?
You look like a slut.
What made you dress?
What made you dress like this?
No, just answer that question. What made you?
I dress like this because I can dress whatever I want to. Period. But what made you dress like this?
Let me ask you, do you believe?
You put on this striped shirt?
Let me ask you, do you believe in God?
Yes, Jesse. I believe in God.
Would God want you to be a slut?
God would want me to be whatever I want to be.
Would he want you to be a slut?
He would want me to be whatever I want to be.
How about a slut?
Whatever I want to be.
And why would he want you to be a slut?
He would want me to be whatever I want to be because God believes in choice. And you should know that, Jesse. That's why you're allowed to wear this lame-ass shirt.
Owned. Amazing. Hell yeah. Love her. What is her name? Somebody needs to tell me her name so I can go tell you guys to go subscribe to her because she's amazing. So anyway, happy Women's Day, everybody. Need more women like that standing up for what they believe. And you guys ever seen Osama bin Laden's son? Somehow he looks exactly like I thought he would. He like a giant predator. Look at this guy. Holy shit, imagine being Osama bin Laden's son. That's some shit you have to live down. Don't want to tell anybody that. Hey, can I meet your dad? Oh, no. My dad's out of town permanently. But anyway, I expect Arnold Schwarzenegger to show up any second and kill this guy. Get in the chopper. All right. Next up. Oh, shit. This one's already funny. I'm already laughing. This little kid, 7.3 million views. Dude, when you get this owned by a child, it's time to retire. It's time to fucking hang it up. This kid clowns the shit out of these cops. Let's watch.
All these police officers think I was stealing. Look at him. Look at him. Look how dumb he looks. Look at them. I want all y'all badge number too. I swear to God, I'm not playing. Look at them. Look how dumb they look. How dumb you look. How dumb you feel. I ain't had nothing on me, did I? Crazy. Feeling so stupid. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Man, I thought I was stealing. Look at this man. Over here looking like the man off of, bro, what? Stop playing with me, bro. They thought I was stealing. Now they feeling stupid, nigga, because they caught D'Anthony with all this stuff, nigga. I ain't caught me with nothing, nigga. I ain't had nothing. I want your badge number. What's your badge number? Jamin. Yup. Bro, hey, can I get your badge number? Huh? Right, no, can I? Bro, don't put your hands. Hey, bro, don't put your hands on me, bro. Look, y'all see it, right? Don't put your hands on me. Bro, can you get your hands off me, bro? No, I ain't gonna stand up. Get your hands off me. I want your badge number too. My mom. I want your badge number. I want your badge number because your badge number is about ready to pop off your fat ass. I want every one of y'all badge number. I promise you, I want every single one of y'all badge number. Y'all niggas think out, bro. Ooh, y'all so lucky. And, bro, if y'all took these badges off, I'll fire on all you niggas right now, bro. Look at him. Look how dumb he look. You look. Look at him. Look at him. Get my bag. Get my bag. Come on. Get my bag. Look at him. Look at him, y'all. Look at him. Thought I was stealing. Goofy. Looking dumb. Nigga, stop playing with me. Nigga, looking dumb. Stop playing with me. Nigga, I ain't had nothing in my bag. Nigga, you sound crazy, nigga. Pocket full of money. Nigga, not how dumb do you look. Not, look at him. Say hello to the live, sir. Yeah, look how dumb you look, y'all. Look how dumb you look. Looking stupider than... That nigga looks stupid. Just dumb. You look pitiful. You look pitiful. You look pitiful. Because you think me and my mans were stealing? You look pitiful. Pitiful. Look at you. Look, you look so...
That kid can talk some mad trash. I gotta give it to him. That's funny, though. It's all cops are bastards. You guys have gone viral because you got shit talked by a little kid, man. Can't be happy about that. Bad life decisions. And, this OK Boomer girl still breaking the internet every goddamn day, all day. OK Boomer, OK Boomer, OK Boomer. And these reply guys, man, they a little bit desperate. This went kind of viral, this message. Reply guys text is like, at first, this was cringy. Like, I don't see why everybody says it's cringy. I didn't think it was cringy. I just thought it was a cute girl dancing around singing a song, but I don't know. But I've watched this multiple times, and I am now in love with you. Please, I'm infatuated. I can't stop watching this. I need you. Thirsty. I would die for you. So thirsty. That's never going to work. Just watch porn, dudes. Masturbate. You'll feel better. Get over. And a lot of people have sent me this clip over the last week. I think I showed part of this before. Now, before I show this to you guys, I want to put a few disclaimers here. Apparently, he has apologized for this clip, and apparently this clip was put together, it was edited together by somebody from the alt-right in order to make him look bad. Now, he would look bad anyway. Like, you watch the original video, he looks bad anyway, in my opinion. Because he's talking about trans people, and he's calling them subhuman and saying they're worse than Nazis. But he says that he was only really talking about the trans people who were saying that Contrapoints is a rape apologist. I guess it was because of Contrapoints' defense of Buck Angel that they were saying she's a rape. Like, a few of them. I don't know how many were actually saying this. But I'll play the clip. It doesn't make him look amazing, in my opinion. This is Fosh, by the way.
The left community online, particularly the LGBT community, is cancerous as fuck. If you're not an idiot, you will agree with me on this. If you have any fucking experience with online like LGBT or leftist discourse, you know it's cancerous as fuck. You understand this. People are hyper fragile. There's a ton of mental illness. And you can't convert these people. They're not reasonable. They have to be excised from the left. And it's because it's coming from dumb fucks who are gay. This person says they're gay as hell? Because it's coming from the gays. It's woke now. These people are less than human to me. I have no respect for these people. These people are fucking disgusting. You don't need to be a psychologist to see that a large portion of the broader fucking like woke-tard cancel culture idpo left is predicated on shared mental illness. This is particularly prominent in the trans community. If you disagree with me on this, you're wrong. I know it sounds yikesy. It happens anyway. pretty much every time I deal with dipshits from the left that's trans girls, that I notice there's a vastly disproportionate amount of dumb fuck lefty takes in my feed coming from trans people. I don't know. Most of the time when a wildly fucking irrational lefty comes in to make bad faith arguments against me, it's a trans person. That is a fact. If all of these dumb fucks recognize that I despise them and think they're every bit as detrimental to the left as Nazis are, I am doing good. I want these people to know that they're my enemy. I fucking hate them. I really do despise them.
But they're not your enemy.
Oh, no. Yes, they are. They hurt me, and they hurt you. Because every time some dumb fuck trans girl on Twitter who's acting out mental illness, whining, calling people like me transphobic because I disagree with them, they're hurting the left. No, these people are ill. These people are cancer. They're subhuman. I don't care.
Question. You don't have to do that kind of shit. That doesn't help.
Yeah, I'm edgy. I don't give a fuck.
It's not just you know that's not just being edgy.
Damn right. Yeah, it's edgy as shit.
No, making a reference to the Jewish question about how there's a trans conspiracy or whatever. That's not just being edgy. That's literally calling for the death of trans.
So it's not there's not too much ways you can take that other than it's just horrible. I know he's apologized. I don't care about being edgy, but you apologize, so clearly you do care. This seems to be kind of a pattern. He says stuff like, what if trans people didn't exist? The trans question, which is supposed to be like the Jewish question, which is about the eradication of Jews. And he keeps doing these edgy shit to try to attract these edgy kids, these 4chan idiots, and then apologizing for it, and then rinse, repeat. And I've noticed that there's a big section of the trans community, since I have a lot of them in my fan base, and I'm following a lot of them on Twitter, who are rejecting a large section of BreadTube and this new left, this new edgy dirtbag, whatever you want to call them. The shitlord left, I guess is what I call them. And they have a huge section that are rejecting them. Now, I know Voss talks about trans rights all the time, but a lot of trans people see stuff like this and they think that he's just being, performative. They think, well, he's just this rich kid or this middle-class kid from Beverly Hills. He's from Beverly Hills, by the way. And he speaks on trans issues to get the clout. But then when he's being edgy, he literally says what he really means. He calls them subhuman, literally using Nazi language. And, woke-tards. And he's using the same exact language the anti-SJW has used, right? It's just the same exact type of mentality. It's just they've imported it into the left now, which is why I don't want to be a part of any of that. I just don't, I can't associate with it because I don't feel morally correct about being anywhere near these people or having anybody think that I approve of this type of behavior, because I absolutely don't. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, at the same time, I'd always apologize. I know this was edited together by somebody from the alt-right. I know he said he was only talking about blah, 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 blah. I know. I've already told you guys. But anyway, it's cringe, dude. I don't know about that one, dog. You might want to, I don't know. I guess I can't say that because he's more popular than I am. He gets way more attention than I do. His feeds get way more traction than mine do. So it's working for him. And I think that's all that these people care about. They just want to have fame and money. And so as long as it keeps working for them, they don't really have any motivation to stop doing it. So I don't foresee him stop doing it. The next time he'll do it again, and then he'll apologize, and then he'll get more popular because of the outrage over what he said, because that's how it works. People love, oh my God, you made somebody feel bad? You made somebody angry? You must be amazing. Look how many people you triggered. And then subscribers go up, 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 up. And then you're like, oh, I'm sorry. And then 2 weeks later, say the same exact shit again to get more subscribers and money. It's just, pattern repeats itself. It's old and it's boring, but it works. So I guess don't hate the player, hate the game. Or you can hate both, I guess. And, what you guys got to say about that? Anybody amused? Anybody want to jump in here and defend Vosh to me about that? Then why are you playing it, Dusty? I just explained to you exactly why I played it. What the fuck? Did you not hear the words that came out of my mouth? It was just fame and money. Then why not just join the right? Because the whole right thing is dying off. And they can bring the same exact attitude into the left thing, which is kind of, taking off right now. It's exactly the same reason that Shuon had jumped over. Stop hanging out with Lauren Southern. Because that's where the money is. The tides shift. The trends shift. That's what happens. And people follow the trends. They always do that, right? It just depends on which direction you want to follow it. The whole bread pill thing is very cringe. I agree. It's just the same exact language that the anti-HGWs and the right use. They just adopted the same language to attract the same type of stupid-ass people. I don't know why I thought I sensed otherwise. I don't know what you're talking about. Amazing how many young people do follow this. Yeah, well, I mean, it's very attractive, being edgy. Like, that's what I used to do, right? I used to be real fucking edgy. Because, well, I mean, I didn't do it just so people would follow me, but I mean, that it did help. Obviously, being edgy, it attracts young people, and that's what a large of the percentage of the population that's watching YouTube these days is. Is he really rich? I don't know if he's really rich, but he is from Beverly Hills. I don't know anybody who grew up in Beverly Hills who is extremely poor, who came from an extremely poor family. I guess it's possible. His family was lower middle class from Beverly Hills, but I would somehow doubt that very much. He's trying to attract the white kids. Yes, he is definitely trying to attract the white kids. And I don't know. Working for him, but at the same time, missing me with that shit. Like I said before, no one's forcing me to hang out with them. No one's forcing me to be associated with them. So it's fine. You know, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. I can comment on it. They can comment on what I do. It's all good, you know. You got a lot of anger issues. Yeah. I read through, like, the thousands and thousands and thousands of messages he sent that girl who he was supposedly sexually harassing back in the day. And it was just... It was thirsty as shit. Gave off some real incel vibes. I don't know. Funny how Dusty can't stop attacking trans women like Contrapoints. Did I attack Contrapoints? I don't think I attacked Contrapoints. I explained why non-binary people have a problem with her, and I said that I didn't have much of an opinion on it. So that's kind of bullshit, isn't it? You are lying, a lying liar who lies. She's got a boyfriend. Okay, who are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about the OK Boomer girl? OK Boomer? It's reductionist to judge him only bond his outbreaks of rage. He's done a lot for the left. Okay, cool. I wasn't judging him only by his shitty, edgy things, right? But at the same time, I don't agree with that, so... Yeah. Vulture's right about 99% of things. He's literally just edgy about it. Okay, well, why does he have to be edgy about it? You know, I mean, I know why. I know he's just trying to attract the shitheads that are attracted to that kind of thing. But those shitheads, they push good people away. Like when I encounter people that continuously, they use the same exact language anti-SJWs use. Woke scold. That's just the way of saying SJW. I got called a Karen the other day. It's just words to shut down conversation. It's exactly the same thing that the anti-SJWs always did. So anyway, I don't care if you guys want to follow Vosh. I don't care. Whatever. You follow Shu, follow whoever the fuck you want to. I'm not your dad. Excise the dirtbag left from the left. Fuck Vosh and Contrapoints. He makes the left look bad. He causes harm. Like, when videos like that go viral, when that video did go viral, I saw it probably posted by 20 different accounts the last couple weeks. It does make this new left look bad. Now, does Vosh do a lot of good things? Does he say a lot of good things? Yeah, a lot of things he says is good. Now, a lot of things he says I disagree with. Like, I just definitely disagree with making laws that force every company to become a co-op. I completely disagree with a lot of that stuff. But yeah, it's fine on a lot of issues. I have no problem with them. But you can do it without being a shithead and making the left look bad, in my opinion. But, oh well, it's all good to me. I miss your street debates with crazy theists. Yeah, I don't really feel like doing that anymore, though. I'm more laid back and nice and chill now. Rather just have a conversation. Yes, you were, Dusty. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but cool. Get over it. Build a bridge. Get over it. What you got? What else you gonna do? You Vosh stands. You know, I'm just being edgy. So just forgive me like you forgive Vosh, right? I'm just being edgy. I'm just being totally edgy by calling him out on this stuff. So don't you love me for it? Look how triggered you are. You're so triggered. Look how much I'm upsetting you. Doesn't it make you like me more because I'm upsetting you? Isn't that what all this shit's about? Right? How come I can't get away with it? You are my dad. Who's your mama? I might be. Never know. I miss Edgy Dusty. Do me at L. Yeah, I don't miss Edgy Dusty. Edgy Dusty was trying too hard. No thanks. I'd just rather be nicer. I don't know. I just feel like I want to be I'm getting older and more relaxed and just feel like I'd rather be a nice, understanding person than be an edgy shithead who punches down. It's just not for me. If you think I'm in bad faith, then go to my Reddit profile. Okay. You're acting like a dickhead. Cool. Hey, Dusty, I'm a fan. I was wondering if you have ever heard of a racist YouTuber named Red Elephants. I've heard of that, yeah. Not real familiar with him, though, to be honest with you. Because you're not funny. I don't know if you're talking to me or not, but I have my moments. Sometimes I am, sometimes I ain't. Jules Black, Chapel Trap House coined the term because they're edgy, not working class. Tired of immaturity, adults using memes and GIFs and buzzwords to communicate. Yeah, it does get old, but like they're just trying to appeal to kids. I understand what they're doing. But it does push a lot of people away. Like you guys can say that the toxic people on the Bernie Sanders side didn't push Elizabeth Warren away, but they did. I mean, it's just a fact they did, you know. Is that a tactical error? Yeah, I think that's a tactical error, in my opinion. I mean, if it causes Bernie Sanders to lose, it's a tactical error. We definitely need Bernie Sanders in. People are going to suffer if he doesn't win, and if we've done something, and I'm a part of that too. I have to look at my own responsibility and, you know, try to better myself also. Cult of Dusty. Pearl Jam had to cancel the tour. SXSW was canceled. Coronavirus is spreading and causing mass cancellations. I know it's definitely having a horrible effect on the economy. I like positive, quick to tears, Dusty. Yep, I've definitely changed in my old age. Chilling out a little bit. Oh shit, Dusty, my guy, long time no see. Fucking God and the Republicans keep the party going. Yep. Fuck the Republicans. I personally just don't like infighting. It doesn't do anything for anyone. I mean, it depends on what you mean by infighting. I mean, you have to call out bullshit. And I call out bullshit on all sides. I don't care who the fuck's doing it. Why would you not call out bullshit on your own side? That's the sure way to stay in an echo chamber. That's a sure way to make sure that your side never evolves and changes. Now, I do. You watch this show, 98% of the time I'm calling out right wing. I spend maybe 2% of my time calling out people on the left. But you do have to do that sometimes, right? Otherwise, it's ridiculous. You're a hypocrite if you won't call out some of the same things on your own side that you call on the other side just to get along. It don't make no sense. Warren was a Reaganite. Harvard professor. Yeah, I know she was. Like Bloomberg. Former Republicans. I think this channel triggers me more than any other channel because it's really hard to hear the people on your own team say dumb shit. Okay. Are you saying that I say dumb shit or the people I'm pointing out say dumb shit? Either way. Long as you're triggered, that makes me happy. I'm just kidding. Not really. Bernie is going to win big tomorrow. Change narrative. I hope so. I wish there would have been a debate between him and Biden before this new election. I think if people could have shown the difference in their cognitive abilities and the way they can speak, I think that would have made a huge difference in the voting. But didn't happen, so what you going to do? You should probably call this Centrist Talk Live. Why would I call this Centrist Talk Live? I'm a social democrat. I believe in Medicare for all. I'm a Bernie Sanders supporter. You don't have to be a communist or a direct socialist to be a progressive at all, especially in this country, right? Centrist Woke School Talk Live. Yeah, all these buzzwords. Buzzwords. The whole point is just to shut down conversation and debate. I'm calling you a name, so that shuts down the debate. I don't have to even listen to you anymore. It's just the same exact tactics the anti-SJWs used, you know? When I was calling them out all the bullshit about them spreading right-wing talking points, that's exactly the kind of things they said. It's just ridiculous. It's, you know, I've been dealing with this for 5 years. No way Biden can't remember where he is. I hate to make fun of Biden too much because he's going to win the nomination and we're going to have to back him. And the more we shit talk him now, the harder it's going to be. But at the same time, I understand that since we want Bernie to be elected, we have to shit talk Biden right now in order to push folks into being more likely to vote for Bernie. But I think once it's over with, if Bernie doesn't get the nomination, cooler heads will prevail and people hopefully will settle down the rhetoric a little bit. You have been saying a lot of dumb shit lately. Okay, well, what have I been saying? You have to, like, point it out exactly. And we can talk about it. Like, I am definitely fallible like anybody else, and I'm willing to listen to counterpoints to my message. But you can't just say, you're saying stupid shit, and not exactly explain what you're talking about, because then we don't have a conversation. You're not saying anything that I can actually respond to. Biden is trying to finish out with only town halls. Yeah, he's trying to squeak underneath the radar, which I don't blame him. That's probably a pretty smart tactic when you can't speak. But hate to see it. Stop saying Biden is going to win. Use nuance, please. Well, I mean, that's what's statistically probable. You want me to pretend like what's statistically probable is not statistically probable? I can't do that. Like, I'm just a logical person, and I have to be honest about what I feel about things, regardless if I like it or not. I don't like it, but that is what's statistically probable. If Bernie doesn't win enough delegates to secure the nomination for the DNC without them going to a broker convention, they're going to give it to Biden. And it does not look, if you look at the polls, if you look at the stats, it does not look like Bernie is going to do that. It's not my fault. Don't shoot the messenger. I wish this wasn't true, but not trying to disenfranchise you. You should go fight for Bernie harder than you ever have, you know. But reality is what it is, regardless if we like it or not. Hey, Dusty, any thoughts on atheism is unstoppable? Yeah, he's a racist piece of shit. He's a narcissistic, racist piece of shit. His narcissism, in my opinion, is rooted in his low self-esteem. That's why he continuously brags about himself all the time, like he's so fucking great when he looks like fucking Nosferatu with cancer. I mean, it's ridiculous. A racist troll. Dusty, can you do an after show on your new channel? Sure. I'm going to do all kinds of stuff on my new channel. Also, be sure to go subscribe to me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Dusty Smith, because I will be doing lots of different live streams on there. I'm going to start cover a lot of religious stories that don't cover my religious bullshit videos. I'm going to start going through the Friendly Atheist website and telling you guys about a lot of crazy religious stuff going on. So going to be exclusive content on there. Be sure to check it out. Can you name a high-profile shitlord supporter of any other candidate? No. I can't, but at the same time, like almost everybody I interact with, maybe except for Christy Winters, is a Bernie Sanders supporter. So like my feed is incredibly slanted, one-sided towards Bernie Sanders supporters. So I don't really know a lot of the supporters of the other candidates. I think part of it is because Bernie Sanders has such an incredible head start online compared to the other candidates, and part of it is just because since I'm a Bernie Sanders supporter, I'm more likely to attract those type of people. So YouTuber's narcissistic, never noticed it. I know, strange, huh? Who would have thought? I saw Voss's reaction to AIU's vid on black crime. God, he's so cringe. Yep, definitely cringe. No doubt about it. Dusty, do you think Obama will endorse Joe Biden tomorrow to give him an edge over Bernie? I'm surprised he hasn't already endorsed him. But yes, I definitely think Obama will endorse Joe Biden. I think they want to keep Bernie from getting the nomination as much as they possibly can. Shuvash Rogan. Oh, God. Biden will most of the time. People vote based on pocketbooks and economy. That's what predicted various previous presidents before Trump, and people are afraid of Bernie's system. Yeah, I understand people have been made to be afraid of Bernie's system, although I think it'd probably be good for the economy because when you put more money back into the hands of working class people, it always boosts the economy. It's just the way it works because, you know, they have to spend that money more than rich people do. Rich people can hoard their money and hold on to it, but poor people pay it paycheck to paycheck and they have to spend that, which puts it back into the economy, which creates goods and services, which actually boost the economy. That's what always happens. The DNC can steal it from Bernie and give it to Biden, but that doesn't mean people will vote for Biden. Yeah, I understand. It depends on how the economy does. If the economy keeps crashing, then I think Biden has a chance. If it doesn't, I think he will have a much harder time. But he could definitely win. There's definitely a path for him to win. Biden is unelectable. He's not, though. Like, the stock market just went down 2,000 points today, the largest drop in the history of the market. Biden is electable if this shit keeps happening. He absolutely is. Hi, Dusty. Hi, William Stewart. How you doing? Okay, Boomer. Okay, Boomer. Bernie or get the fuck out. Okay, well, like I said before, that's a privileged position, in my opinion. Like, I'm going to have to ride around my neighborhood and take video and show you how people are living here. The level of poverty around here. And then you'll understand why, even though I think Biden is much worse than Bernie, I still have to support the president that will be better for the poor, and Biden is definitely going to be better for the poor than Trump, even if only moderately. So I can't betray the people around here, my people, just because I'm pissed off at the DNC again. I did that back in 2015, and I don't think that's the right path, in my opinion. Yep, down 2,000 points. Look it up. The Dow dropped 2,000 points today. Horrible. All right. Cult of Dusty. High-profile shitlords, maybe not. But Biden literally patting himself on the back for his friendships with white nationalists. I didn't see that, but I wouldn't be surprised at all. I think Biden has a very disturbing past. A lot of that's going to be thrown up in his face once the election really gets going. Biden is going to win. I think he's definitely going to win the, well, not definitely. I think there's a great chance he's going to win the nomination. Whether he's going to win the The presidency is another story. That's what we see. Dustin, do you think this economic crash will boost protectionism support in our nation? No, I think if the crash continues, it'll make Biden be elected, which will be the opposite of that. Probably. Happy birthday, Dusty. Hey, thank you, Vicky Westernhaven. How you doing? My birthday in 2 hours. Yeah. Big 4 to 5. Leveling up all over this bitch. Let me check the super chat. See what you got to say. Small-minded Dusty. I know my tiny little mind. What you gonna do? I'm so stupid. Lobo, $10. Did you know Jink ran for Congress here in Cali? Yes, I did. He got stomped. Wonder if that has something to do with this video resurfacing. Not excusing him, of course. I doubt it. I think this video resurfaced because they're trying to slander Bernie supporters. And they know Jink is one of the high-profile ones. So I kind of see through that. But at the same time, he was being an asshole, so kind of gets what he deserves a little bit. The Schwartz Awakens. You should see Peter Coffin's Twitter feed pimping for Glenn Greenwald about getting on Tucker Carlson, giving up on Peter. I don't blame you. I gave up on Peter a long time ago. Not a fan. And it's like some of the things he says is fine. Like it's like anybody else. I probably have more in common with Peter than not. We probably agree on more things than not. It's just that I get this vibe from him that he's more performative. You can say things that are true, but if you're doing it for performative reasons, and I don't really think that you actually believe them, that kind of makes me like, eh. Well, that's my opinion. What the fuck do I know? Elise gave me 50 crowns from Sweden. Or crowns. What's up, Elise? How you doing? They have mental illness. Therefore, they're subhuman. Solid logic there. Yeah, I know, right? Not only is that ableist, but that's literally the terms Nazis use. He's just being edgy, though. Let's defend him. 99% of what he says is right, so it's cool that he's saying edgy shit that's calling trans people subhuman. No, it's not. Joe Rogan is good a lot of times. A lot of shit Joe Rogan says doesn't make Joe Rogan okay for him saying that going to a black neighborhood is like going to the Planet of the Apes. Doesn't make all the other shit right either. You know, I say a lot of good shit. Most of what I say is good, but sometimes I say some really fucking dumb shit. The good shit I say don't mean that you can't call me out for the dumb shit I say. It just ain't how it works. $25 from Ian Jean. Hey, very generous. Thank you, Ian. When Bernie wins, religiosity will rise, or right-wingers in general. Probably wouldn't be. Well, I don't know how it could rise any more than it has because of Trump. But if he wins, yeah, they'll definitely blow back. But I think when people, it's like every other country that's ever got universal health care. If he actually is able to achieve this, there's never been a country that's got universal health care that has voted to get rid of it. It's just like Social Security. People were against it when they got it. Nobody wants to get rid of it. Nobody even wants you to touch it or even think about touching it. Once people actually have these things, they love them. You just have to give it to them first and show them how good it is. Ian Jean, happy birthday. Thank you, Ian Jean. You rock. Appreciate that. And Ale, $2 for the dogs. Hell yeah. I will go give that dogs that money. Appreciate that, Ale, you rock. All right. Ooh, man, I did a whole show already. I need to hurry up. I've been too busy talking to you motherfuckers. I got to get through this. Only got 15 minutes left. Oh my God, the quartering is so fucking stupid. The quartering contending for Ian Miles wrong title for the stupidest man on the internet. Does he think Japanese people are white? Like seriously. The quartering, white males were fine when they were building the entire game industry. Oh my fucking God. Like Nintendo, Japanese country, Sony's what Japanese, right? Konami, Square Enix. Like, so much of the video game industry directly built by Asian countries. What in the absolute fuck? But the thing is like bigots, like the quartering, they just kind of see Asians as like an extension of white people. That's kind of a real common thing if you hang around whites. I'm not saying he's a white supremacist, but that's a very common thing if you hang around white supremacists. Like, there are literal Asian people who are a member of white supremacist groups. And so they just blend together. But good Lord, this dude's a fucking idiot. But he's popular. Makes a lot of money on YouTube. It's sad. Sad to think about. This is not what you do. Now, this video said that he called the black guy an N-word. I didn't hear that here, and I don't know if that's true or not. But I do know that he is walking towards this black guy aggressively with his hands raised. And look, I just want to say something, folks. If you look like this, if your body type is kind of like a chubby, not very big white guy, you're not tough. You're probably not tough. Don't act tough. I just don't understand this delusion these people have. So it happens exactly like you would imagine it too. And then, yeah, bip, one punch is all it takes. You're out, head bouncing off the
That's what
concrete.
happens when you call people niggas.
Yep.
You
I guess he
knock the
did call him
fuck
that because
out.
that guy said he did. But might not want to do that. The guy just picks up his phone, keeps texting this girl like nothing happened. Good fucking Lord, these people are so stupid. No, white people, no. And this motherfucker right here, look at this stupid bullshit. This is Congressman Ken Buck. Try to be all cool and show you how cool he is with this gun, but like he knows nothing about gun safety. He about to pick this gun up the wall and point it, swing it towards the person holding the camera.
Joe Biden and Beto O'Rourke, if you want to take everyone's AR-15 in America, why don't you swing by my office in Washington, D.C. and start with this one?
Yeah, you just pointed the barrel at your camera guy. Not only that, he's threatening. He's threatening members of Congress. Come take my gun. I'll shoot you. It's got an American flag on it. It's hanging on the wall. Woohoo! America! Just so goddamn stupid. Anybody that voted for this person, like, I don't want to say you should be sterilized, but holy shit. Like, what in the fuck is wrong with you people? Amazing. And I love Tim Pool's saying this. Tim Pool's like, keep licking the millionaire boots. You really must like the taste of rubber. You're literally a millionaire, Tim Pool. What the fuck are you talking about licking millionaire boots? You literally get paid by rich assholes to convince poor people to vote against their own best interests, and they made you a millionaire to do it. You are literally a boot licker, motherfucker. You have become a millionaire by licking boots, and other dumbasses lick your boots. No self-awareness. Guess I'm going to skip this one. Eric Prince, the guy that ran, I think Z, is that or X or whatever he renamed the company? It was originally, what the fuck was it originally called? What was his fucking company called that had all the mercenaries in it that went and fought in the Iraq War? Anyway, he's been recruiting ex-spies to infiltrate liberal groups and spy on them. Yeah, that's what's happening in our country. They're literally infiltrating liberal groups to try to make them look bad and record video footage that they can release and humiliate them. So that's what politics is like in America, folks. Shitheads. Evil shitheads. And speaking of kings, this dude's a total fucking king. This is Sonic Fox. Never heard of him. But apparently he just won the Mortal Kombat World Championship, and he came out in a fursuit, wrapped in the trans flag, grabbed the mic, and said, "Vote Bernie."
Thank you to everybody that tuned in, that supported the players, that supported all of the different tournaments. Continue to support your locals and your online events. And for further information in regards to more news down the line, that's all I can say. Make sure to follow all the social accounts, NRSC Sports, NetherRealm, Mortal Kombat. Thank you very much. On behalf of everybody here, on behalf of Warner Brothers, on behalf of NetherRealm, and on behalf of our champion, Sonic Fox, good night, Bo Bernie, and good game.
King shit right there. Legendary status from Sonic the Fox. Kudos to you, good sir. And a few palate cleansers to finish the show up with. This dude right here got some good reflexes. Jump! He's jumping, and he has a good attitude about it. Even though he wrecked into his car, he's laughing about it because at least he's alive. Almost got smashed, but nope. Good looking out, dude. Good looking out. Nope, that would have hurt. But you lived. You lived to fight another day. So that's cool. And sometimes your shocks can be too good, folks. This dude has amazing fucking shocks. Bounced his fucking whole top off his car. Was it not secured? Like, dude, you might want to add a couple more welds to that shit. There's your problem right there. And, time is it? Got a few minutes left. Roomba Cat! This guy got a grumpy cat fursuit. Just cruising down the road like he's a bad motherfucker. Look at this shit. Grumpy cat, grumpy fursuit. Riding on a Roomba down the goddamn middle of the street. Love to see it. And one more. Did you guys know that bear cubs purr like kittens? And it's cute as fuck. Look at this cute little motherfucker purring his ass off.
Do you hear that?
He's so happy.
That means I'm doing something right.
Oh my God, too fucking stinking cute.
Sound.
Adorable. Don't eat animals if you can help it. That's what I gotta say. And that's all my content, folks. Let's finish it up by reading your chats. What you gotta say? Final word to gripe at me about how much Vosh is better than me in every way a human being could be better than a human being. Undead atheist. Biden's better than Trump, but far worse than Bernie. Well, yeah, that goes without saying. Absolutely. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on followbot.com. Okay, no thank you. Don't want to do that. Hey, Dusty, spread the news for the people to stop bullying all the TP. That stands for trans people? I always do that. Do not bully trans people. Views are views, but it's better to sound smart on it than trying to be edgy. That's my opinion. Like, it's fine. You can do whatever you want to do. It's a free country. We can all criticize each other, work it all out in the Thunderdome of online conversation. So cute. Definitely cute. Cute as shit. Sheep body lift. Yep, I heard that. Speaking of lifting, I've been lifting weights lately. I'm going to get jacked, man. I've been taking it more seriously, trying to get in better shape. So, you guys can look forward to me having a more chiseled jawline in the future. Identity politics is destroying us. Oh, goddamn. Shut the fuck up. It's ridiculous. Aren't you guys sick of that 2016 bullshit? Identity politics. Identity politics. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about ever. You just sound like idiots. God damn it. I'm a furry, by the way. This is my non-furry account. I think he's annoying, to be honest. Okay, I don't know anything about Sonic the Fox, but I think that was cool, what he did. So, okay, Sonic the Fox goes by they, them. Good to know. They, them, Sonic the Fox. Thanks for the correction. Jules Black. All right, I'm out for the night, y'all. In a terrible mood. Gonna read or watch Netflix. Pieces. Why are you in a terrible mood? You should be happy. You just watched me for 2 hours. What's wrong with you? Blackwater. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Blackwater. They renamed it like X or something, didn't they? Evil assholes from Blackwater. David Skywalker. Big fan, though. Why? I don't know why you'd be a fan of mine with that attitude. Monkey on wheels. The rifle has no sights on it, and the charging handle was back. Okay, I don't give a shit. You're still never supposed to point a weapon at anybody regardless. For any reason. No matter what you think. No matter if you think it's unloaded. No matter if you think it can't be fired. None of that shit matters. It's basic gun safety. I don't even fire guns, and I don't know that shit. Asians are almost white, though. Okay, cool. Middle America doesn't want Bernie. I don't think Middle America really knows enough about it, to be honest. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm shortchanging them, but I doubt it very seriously. Let's see. Read the last of it. AOC for president when she finally can. Yeah, she's still got a few more years where she could be eligible. I don't know when she's going to be 35. It's going to be a couple more years. Have a good night, Dusty. You have a good night, Bob Zakura. Gonna enjoy my fucking birthday. All right, let me finish it up by reading the super chats. Proto $5 AIU made a 5-part series called When They Are Us. Sad part. When they are us? I don't know what that means. Sad part is people are going to believe his propaganda. It makes me sick. AIU is such trash. Yes, he is trash. I don't know what R... Is that the R word? Is that what you mean? But he is trash, definitely an insecure piece of trash. All right, that's all the super chats. Thank you guys for supporting the show tonight. I really appreciate that. Be sure, please, guys, please go to this channel. There is a link in the description. Progressive Talk Live. Subscribe to my channel. I need 1,000 subs, and be sure to watch all the videos. This video, as soon as I'm done with it, I'm going to put it up on the channel. If you're watching this on rerun, please go to the Progressive Talk Live Prog Talk channel and watch it instead. I need 4,000 hours watched before I get monetized, so please go watch it, even if you have to mute it and play it in the background. Help me out, and be sure to click that bell. And as always, be sure to go to my Patreon, patreon.com/Codcast, $1 or $2 a month, whatever you can afford to help my little fur babies out. I would definitely appreciate it. Who we going to hold now? We're going to hold up. We're going to show Tater Tot. Tater Tot, you want to be a star? Most of it goes to these little cute motherfuckers who we rescued from death. You'd be dead right now if it wasn't for people supporting the show, wouldn't you? Yeah. They're heroes. Tell them they're heroes, buddy. Look them in the face and tell them they're heroes. He's like, you woke me up. I'm going to scratch your eyeballs out. All right. I love you. Appreciate you guys. Love you. I will be back Friday. I'll probably be doing some exclusive stuff this week on Twitch, so be sure to subscribe to me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Jesse Smith. I will see you guys soon. I love you so much. As always, we got one more. We're going to do CC. CC says goodnight to all you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for supporting the show. Happy birthday to me. See you guys Friday. Love you bunches. As always, logic, trans rights, and kitty cats. Good night, everybody. Ah!